Today, we're going to break down this short but really powerful story with a title that just grabs you, The Perfectly Missed Bus. It's a fantastic little tale about how a single moment of frustration can completely change everything.
And this is where it all starts. This is literally the first line of the story, and bam, it just drops us right into the world of our main character, Ria. You instantly feel that weight, That feeling of being stuck in a life that's just happening to you.
And that's exactly what we're doing here. We're not just going to retell a nice story. Nope. We're going to unpack why it works, why it hits so close to home for so many of us. We'll look at the big ideas here: monotony, chance, and the incredible power of human connection.
Okay, so first up, our story begins in a very familiar place, the daily grind. Section 1, the 8:15 routine. And that subtitle says it all, right? A metaphor for monotony. This isn't just about catching a bus, it's about being caught in a loop.
This just lays it all out so clearly, her daily grind. That 8:15 bus isn't just transport, it's a perfect snapshot of her life. A world that's crowded, noisy, late, and where she's totally anonymous. Every one of those words isn't just describing the bus ride, it's describing how she feels, lost, unheard, and just another face in the crowd. But then, the routine breaks. And that brings us to Section 2, 10 Seconds of Frustration. I absolutely love this subtitle, The Unplanned Catalyst, because that's exactly what it is. It's not just a mistake, it's the spark that lights the whole fire.
Just 10 seconds. I mean, think about that for a moment. An entire life's direction changes, all because of this tiny, blink-and-you'll-miss-it sliver of time. It's a moment of frustration most of us would just shake our heads at and move on. But here, it becomes everything.
Those 10 seconds, they are the razor-thin line, the tiny gap that separates the ordinary, predictable, same old life she was living from the extraordinary. All of that potential for something totally new, something beautiful and unexpected, was hiding right inside that one little moment of imperfection. Which brings us to this key idea, serendipity. Finding something good without looking for it. Missing that bus felt like a total failure in the moment, right? But that so-called failure puts her on a direct path to meeting a stranger named Arav. It turns pure chaos into the best kind of luck.
And that leads us perfectly into our next section, A Walk in the Rain. Now pay close attention to this subtitle, From Chance to Choice. This is so important. The story pivots here. It's no longer about something that just happened to Ria. It becomes about what she and Arav actively choose to do next.
I mean, look at this comparison. It shows the transformation so perfectly. The old routine on the bus, crowded, noisy, anonymous, a total chore. But the new ritual, the walk, it's shared, it's quiet, it's connected. It goes from being a necessity she had to put up with to a choice she actually looks forward to making every day.
So how did this whole thing happen? Well, it wasn't some kind of movie magic instant connection. The story shows it happening in this really natural, believable way. It all starts with that one chance meeting on a rainy Monday. That one walk then turns into daily walks over the next few weeks. And then months later, it's not just a habit anymore, it's a cherished ritual. This is how real connections are built, right? Slowly, consistently, one shared moment at a time.
And now we get to the real turning point of the story. Section 4, Coffee over Chaos. This is it. This is the moment where everything that was unspoken finally gets put on the table.
This scene is so simple, but man, is it powerful. Arav shows up with 2 cups of coffee. The symbolism here is just perfect. The umbrella, that was practical. It was about sharing a circumstance, the rainy walk. But the coffee is deliberate. It's an invitation. It's a gesture that says, hey, this is about more than just the walk now.
So Ria points out that it isn't even raining, and Arav's reply is really the heart of the whole story. He says, then let's start something new anyway. That line, that's a conscious decision. They're moving past the chance event that brought them together and are now choosing on purpose to start a new chapter, together. Which brings us right to our final section, where we wrap it all up. The perfectly missed bus and the big lesson at the center of it all. So what are we supposed to take away from this? Well, a few big things. First, that tiny disruptions, those little bumps in the road, can actually lead to massive, wonderful changes. Second, that real meaning in life is often found in the quiet, daily things we do, not the big flashy stuff. Third, that true connection, it's built in small shared moments. And finally, and this might be the most important one, there's incredible potential hiding inside the things we think of as our mistakes or failures.
At the end of the day, what this story really shows us is that sometimes the absolute best places we get to in life are reached by missing the ride we thought we were supposed to be on. The life Rhea truly wanted wasn't on that 8:15 bus. It was waiting for her right there, at the bus stop, in the exact moment she failed to catch it.
And that kind of leaves us with one final thought, a question to just let sit with you for a bit. What missed bus in your own life, what little frustration or unexpected detour is secretly waiting to become the best thing that ever happened to you?